Hey there, Sheriff. You just made eye contact with me.
That's right, and you know what that means.
Time for a battle. It's time for 10 paces.
Oh yeah, it's Monday
Welcome, everybody.
night.
You're here. You're here, you got front row seats.
But what can they expect tonight, Travis?
I'm gonna be aiming for another high score.
You think you can top 10,000 points?
I think I can be the very best.
That's impossible. No one's ever been the best.
Yet,
You better.
but it's time for me to really bring my A game. To really show them how to master this.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know, Sheriff. What's the challenge?
Hmm.
You bring the game to me, I just break in the points.
Alright, alright. Now, you've heard of a little, what do they call them? Creature collection games, like Power World?
Yeah,
Or,
I've heard of that.
Monster... Is it Monster Rancher?
Monster Rancher, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you consider Digimon in that?
Yeah,
milieu?
sure. Yeah, of course. Digimon was like the premier thing. But I think
Right.
we need to branch it out a little bit and
Okay.
come out with our own line. We'll call them Make-A-Mon.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Maybe we'll figure out more of the details of what that means as we go. But I've already trademarked the name.
Right. No, I like where we're going with this. I think they should have like different types.
Okay.
Like, Digimon has like puppet types and virus types and dinosaur types.
Flirty types.
Yeah.
Smoky eyes types. And chiseled abs
Yeah.
type.
Lewd types.
Yeah, I guess.
But I think we could tone back from the naughty nature of that and just like, what if we kind of delineated it into kind of more their key features? Like, what if we had a bug type or like a fire type? Or like a dragon, rock, ground, fire, ice, and ghost. Don't forget about psychic type.
That's one type for all of that?
Yes.
So there's like 4 types. There's ground, there's I forget what, flame, I think. And then
I think I can list off all the types that I've come up with so far.
I believe you could, and did.
There's dragon, rock, fire, ground, flame, electric, walk, router, ice, normal, bug, and ghost. Don't forget about psychic.
I won't. I will remember exactly psychic. So we have these Make-A-Mons. I think just show me a basic Make-A-Mon.
Okay, I think I can do that.
You can choose the type. I'll be generous.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get you a bone somehow. Oh, hey.
Ooh, and I'll take it.
Chat. Hello. Clown's here and Big C. All the
We got
C's are in
Clown,
chat.
We got C. And now we're going to go alphabetical. Davey, if you're not next.
Well, Carly should have been first, and probably is first, to be honest. Yeah, what about Carly?
See, Carly missed her shot, so we'll have to loop back around.
Ooh, back of the line. All right, let's get this show a-rolling. You ready, Travis?
Sure am.
Hell yes. 3, 2, 1, draw.
Can do.
I gotta shrink Kirby. You know, it's funny. I named Kirby Rename and never renamed Kirby. I gotta shrink it. Ooh,
Well, you got to go to the name reader in order to change the name.
That guy charges crazy prices. It's not even like real money. He asks for strange objects that I'm never gonna come across. He once asked me for the Prime Minister's pants, but refused to say which.
Oh. Well, which ones did you try?
Khaki, corduroy.
No, I mean, which prime ministers?
Everyone.
Name 5 prime ministers right now.
I don't kiss and tell, Travis.
That's fair.
How do you think I got their pants?
Secrecy,
Wait, I guess
secrecy
I
is
did
key.
just kiss and tell because I said everyone. Whoops, sorry.
You had to sign an NDA just to get into that bedroom.
That's right. The Secret Service said, well, not Secret Service, but you know, their guard. They did say that they had to watch, but I wasn't sure if that was true or not. I think they could have just listened.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell a lot from body language. Like, were any of them rubbing
Naked?
nipples or?
Yeah. About
Okay,
3 of them.
that's
Each
pretty
o-
standard procedure then.
Well, they were rubbing each other so they could keep one hand on their weapons.
Oh, okay. Kind of like Naruto Shadow Clones. So
Yeah.
you can make the Rasengan.
Yep. The Kumsengan.
Now that just sounds like safety to me.
It's safety and caring. You just gotta
And-
shrink. You gotta change the reward to shrink rename. You're right. No one's gonna know what that means, except for you. Does that matter? The Kumsen machine gun. It's a Kumsen gun.
It's a cummy gun!
Cummy. Pardon?
Which would tie into the condom he pulls out of his pocket.
What? Let's move on. It's been about not even 10 minutes into the stream. We're getting weird already.
We started off weird.
That's true. Welcome to the weird episode. This one's not going on YouTube.
2 years ago, we started off weird.
That's true. Ooh. Speaking of, we have big plans coming up for our 2-year anniversary.
Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your noses following.
Follow your nose! As the toucan once said.
Because March, is it 25th?
Hold on.
Yep, 2 weeks from today.
Yep.
We got something big in the works for you.
Something spicy. It's gonna be hot.
We got a hot stream coming down the pipeline for you.
Mm-hmm. Those pipes are gonna be shouting. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna sound like an old house.
Yeah. So, you've played these games before.
The game we just made up of Megamon?
Well, we drew it out first, you know. Like on.
Yeah. You mean like just creature collector games?
Yeah. Is there? I mean, I would assume that you typically would go towards like a sort of brawly, fighty type.
Normally, but I found there's a really understated type in there that I think it's just like normal type. It's just kind of a baseline type.
You mean, normie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get a lot of type combos.
I mean, that's fair.
And typically in the games it just means like mammal.
Carly heard her name. Little late, but hey, I'll take it. Hi, Carly. So do you want a mammal type?
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm making here.
Okay.
I'm making that normal. I feel like it's an underutilized type. And I mean, like, maybe not so much in Digimon, but in the other games, it's immune to Ghost, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It only has one weakness.
What is its weakness?
Kind of the brawling fighter types, as you mentioned before.
Okay, yeah.
Because, yeah, like, your average workaday salesman isn't really gonna hold a candle to, like, Pacquiao or something.
Right, so if a normie's up against a tough type, it's not gonna be a good it's not gonna be a good
it's not a good
fight.
matchup.
Yeah, you wouldn't normally see in high-end competitive games. You don't usually see a lot of normie types. At least to my knowledge.
I feel it's underutilized. Like, it has a niche.
Yeah, for sure. How's your night been, Carly? You at work?
Thanks for tuning in from work, Carly.
Yeah.
Part of that graveyard crew.
Oh, I know that well.
Not anymore. You broke free. You rose from your grave.
That's true. Rise from your grave.
And if Sheriff Aaron can do it, anyone can.
That's true. Don't let it eat you up. Been pretty busy, but it's slowing down now. I always like it when it's not as busy. I'd rather be bored and not stressed, personally, than it being busy and me being stressed out of my mind. How about you? Carly or Travis or anyone, really?
Same. I've been on light duty since Thursday. And that's been nice because I don't have to wrench on machines. I mean, I can't really run around the whole shop for fear of internal bleeding.
Yeah, but they'd like you to.
That's too damn bad. So I get to spend my time at a computer desk. Though over the weekend it kind of sucked because I had to force myself not to be active, and I would just love to get on my bike. I'm getting a little bloated. I'm getting a little pudge going on.
I think you just want to be like Freddie Mercury.
I do. So don't stop me now.
I didn't plan on beginning to stop you, my man. Never.
You know,
really, a queen circumventer.
You just gotta
would never circumvent a single queen, and I resent the implication that I would ever do so.
What do I know, Aaron?
You just need to get an exercise bike, and then you can do this show while exercising.
You know, I have one.
Oh,
but no, I can't do that.
That's a big Kirby. What happened?
Because of the location of my procedure.
Oh,
and I'm not really looking to shuck those oysters, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I forgot about your balls replacement.
Yeah, got those new cyber balls.
They're pretty cool.
From Meta.
Oh, yeah. One casts Disintegrate, one casts Ray of Sickness.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the whole set, but
they're expensive.
Some of them are rarer than others, and I haven't really pulled any from the packs I want.
Altered Beast! Bing, 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 bong! That is correct. I feel
love
like
that
not
game.
enough people know the name of that game. So I always say, hey, do you know what that's from? It's from Altered Beast.
I couldn't answer because, of course, I knew. We played it together.
Yeah, I mean,
I may
it
not
doesn't
remember.
mean you remember it,
That's
because
true.
I've seen people misattribute it because it's more of an iconic quote than an iconic game. Like, I don't remember the name of the game where Magneto says "Welcome to Die." It's an arcade beat 'em up.
hmm
I don't remember its name. It's not just X-Men the arcade game, I don't think.
Do you remember what All Your Base Are Belong to Us is from?
Ooh, fuck! I used to. Let me think.
That does it start with a G?
It's
Yes.
the
You're-
Super.
You're not gonna guess it, but we'll see.
No, I used to remember this. No, you can tell me. You can tell me. This will be bad.
It's Zero Wing.
Zeroing. Never mind.
Zero Wing.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I heard it.
that's
Zero
what I said
Wing.
too. But yeah,
Okay.
Not zeroing,
Yeah.
not
zero
locking
wing.
coordinates.
like
Yep.
like a submarine has.
Yeah.
That's a
or
bad example a little bit, but you know what I mean.
people.
I don't know. If you think of like the meat kind of wing, we definitely have those.
No, I think of like feathers and stuff. I mean, I guess
I'm just
planes
saying.
have wings.
Yeah.
I
Oh
guess-
yeah. That's why I didn't name a plane.
I guess our fingers could be wings.
You
Just
know,
really
I mean,
bad
that's,
wings.
That's,
Really make me think.
that's part of the proposed commonality between whales and humans.
Wings?
Wings.
The structure of the fin bones is extremely similar to the structure of the human hand if it was turned like sideways at the end of the hand,
How cool.
Yeah.
because it allows them to articulate the webbing between it to move. And people say that it's likely a common ancestor thing.
Yeah, they say that with a lot of mammals. Like, all mammals are related by kind of that structure. And that whales are like, they came up to land for a bit and were like, nah, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah. The idea must be that they had hands at some point. Either that or everything that had hands was a whale at some point. Those are really the
Or
only
the common
options.
ancestor kind of split off after they started kind of moving to land. Half of them were like, nah, let's see what's deeper in. The other half were like, nah, I think it was better back there.
That's what happened to our dwarves. They delved too deep and too greedily.
And then, is that how Dwager came from?
Oh. Well, no, actually, that's a Lord of the Rings thing. It's how the Mines of Moria found a Balrog. But, it's also used a lot. They use it in the beginning of Dwarf Fortress. Because that's inevitably how you die in that game, or your fort does.
By digging too greedily.
If you dig down far enough, you'll hit water, which will flood several floors of your base. You could hit lava, which will flood several floors of your base and burn everything. The bigger your base gets, the more it attracts. So, like, eventually you will be attacked by small armies of goblins and stuff.
Oh, that's fun.
Mhm.
But, you know, can't stop expansion on that account.
No. That's the interesting
point is to
thing
grow.
about dwarves thematically. I don't quite know what happens with them because they are in a setting with humans, and in most settings they talk about humans being like the greediest, meanest little nasty runts or whatever, you know.
Because they're nothing
Mm,
special.
But then dwarves are at least as greedy as humans in almost every scenario, like from lore, you know, and in like any universe even that this
Yeah,
happens.
dwarves are fantasy capitalists.
Yeah, like more so than humans. I think the distinction that happens, like if you're just to, rather than try to make it make sense, just look at it from like a studying culture perspective. I think the distinction that matters is that humans' ambition is more what makes them what they are, and dwarves don't necessarily have as much ambition as humans. They desire valuables as much as humans desire all things, I think is sort of how people paint it. Like, humans are so passionate and generally short-lived that no one can match their ambition.
Right. Or at least like the because greed's such a short-sighted emotion, they come off as greedier because they aren't willing to spend as long achieving their goals because they don't have as long.
It almost seems like an accidental recreation of like real life bigotry, and I don't think that was at all the intention of the setup of dwarves versus humans. It's just interesting that humans and dwarves do almost the same things in the story. Like if you really want someone who made a deal with the devil because they're mean or something in your D&D campaign, you can go dwarf or human and people will be like, that tracks. And even worse, tieflings, but that's a whole different matter. They're supposed to be demonized, that's why they look like demons.
Yeah.
I don't mean
And
that like
those
it's
were
morally
elves.
right. I meant they were invented, you know, to be demonized.
Right. I got
Of course
Jake the
it's
dog
devils,
eyes
but-
going on here.
I love that. Now, Jake the dog's eyes, it always seemed to me that he had white pupils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
that's how
think-
they make him look because, like, those are always the direction he's facing or the direction he's looking at.
Yeah, I think the implication initially was meant to be shine, but
Yeah.
since he squishes his face however he wants, they end up being kind of like sarlacc pits. Little prolapsed anuses. You know what I'm saying? They look like a like. They're little
The
weird.
whites are actually, like, hollow.
Yeah, exactly. They're a volcano, I guess would have been the sane thing to say there.
Multiple ways to describe an anus.
No, Jake the dog's eyes. I was trying to avoid anus, but then I I said something weirder.
A little
So I had
pucker.
If I said they had a little pucker, that would have been extremely efficient of me. Because that is exactly what they do that I'm describing. Because of the shine, it looks like they are puckering up.
Let's see what I can do here. What time do I got left, Sheriff?
You've got 12 and a half.
Ooh, I might be able to do some fun stuff here.
That's why I was
Let's
quizzing you.
get going.
Because Jake's eyes eventually became hollow tubes of flesh. And I was wondering if your eyes were supposed to be, but obviously we've answered that question. I'm not seeing these grow Kirby's that happen. I feel like fake you faked it. It's a whole rigged like Kirby situation. You've done it?
Whole rigged
I've done it
election.
all.
I'm gonna. Oh. You know what's bad news for you,
Oh.
Travis?
What?
He's your sort of boss on air, you know? And he's been playing the Stanley Parable a lot. So you're not gonna get like a lot more cooperation or less cryptic statements out of your sheriff.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, his
Isn't the
tendency
point
to be
in-
like. I've always thought of it as he acts like the banker from Deal or No Deal a lot of the time, where Howie Mandel will be like, he says your shirt's dumb.
Doesn't the narrator in Stanley Parable tell you exactly what to do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you played it?
A little bit, yeah. Back
Okay.
in the day, and then I've seen some playthroughs,
Okay.
as I
Have
do with
you-
most games.
Have you
'cause
seen the
it-
playthroughs or played Ultra Deluxe?
I think I watched Secret Sleepover Society
Okay.
play Ultra Deluxe.
Did they get a bucket though?
I don't remember. It's been a minute.
You would remember if they got the bucket. Anyway, I do recommend the game. It's a lot of fun, and I do genuinely wish to warn you that I feel like Aaron was getting under my skin on purpose there.
So I look forward to it.
Good.
Bring it on, nasty man.
Good. I tell him to be way meaner to you all the time when he's asking me for opinions on like ideas for the show. I'll be like, and this
Just
time
tear
you
into him. Find his insecurities and just tear him apart.
No, not emotionally. as a harsh taskmaster, I mean. I'll be like, yeah, make him do it blindfolded this time, you know? Or like make that a
Yeah.
donation incentive. To make it like 50.
It has been. We've had eyes closed and reverse hand challenges, but those are only for special occasions.
Yeah, I'm saying
And it's not that I don't trust the sheriff, it's that I don't trust the audience.
Well, I'm saying you may need to begin to stop trusting the sheriff, is all I'm saying.
You've come to warn me.
Yeah. I think the sinister influence of the Stanley Parable is what caused him to say what he said to me the way he said it that made me frustrated.
I mean, I didn't mean to do anything, but maybe subconsciously.
You weren't getting me?
No.
Okay. Do you remember what you said?
I did it.
You said I've done it? Yeah. Okay.
I just naturally get under your skin.
You son of a bitch, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a you problem, Prattle.
No. You may call me whatever you please. I am ethereal. I am endless. My balls touch my dick at the pace. I put on my pants one leg at a time. Well, sorry, only bipeds. I was getting there. Only biped insults, please.
So if I were to call you a dingle four legs,
whoa,
that wouldn't be allowed. Now, if you called me a two-legged donkey brains, that would be fine. Just to be clear. But you can't insist I have more than 2 legs, because that's just really dishonest.
That's fair, and I'm nothing if not honest.
Like, oh, have you met 8 legs yet? And it's just a normal person with no qualities that are different, or strange at all. That wouldn't be nice to, like, anyone in the situation, really.
Hey, come here and meet my friend Octolegs.
Yeah.
I think
it's like if you, it's kind of like if it was something that was exceptionally cruel or unacceptable, and everyone just acted like it was normal. You know what I mean? That's what it would feel like. Like, hold on. I'm sorry, you must get this all the time, but you know he has 2 legs, right?
I'm sorry?
Your pal 8 legs.
Yeah, he's
known for their 8 legs.
Of which there's 6 missing.
Oh, so was there a horrible tragedy?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I've only ever known them as 8 legs.
I mean, we can
Why
go.
are you assuming they have 8 legs?
We can go ask 8 legs.
So you started calling this person 8 legs the moment you met them and refused to learn their name?
It was easier that way. I'm not good with
You were like, hey, 8 legs, hey, 8 legs! I can tell that you lost 6 of your legs and don't want to discuss it and will deny it if asked.
I'm just never going to bring it up.
I can tell from your 6 little
8
stubs
legs
there.
And let's be friends forever.
It's just one of those things like the nickname. I never really, I forgot where it came from, but it just never left for me. To the point where I did forget your name.
Okay, Travis, you remember back in high school, Big Penis?
Oh, Big Penis.
Yeah. Now, what did they have?
Really throw him back.
Now, what did they have? That's right, a cool notebook.
4.0 GPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had British novels with me.
Yeah, and then you did what? You took their
sex.
I don't need to finish this story. Maybe another time.
Took a sex. Come on, that's great. I realize it's low-hanging fruit.
I took his sex, and that's when I became a male.
Whoa.
You realized I took a sex, and now I have many expertises in the area. I would like for you to, with me, come up the stagger steps
How do you
make sex, if you could, on the lay down chair.
Now, how did you guys like these impromptu ad-libs? Or Mad Libs, my bad.
Oh, I gotcha, Mad Libs.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about before.
No, they're always impromptu.
That sounded like an idiot.
Yeah, well... Yeah, I was drinking out of your cup today.
Oh no. You fucking prick.
I know.
Well, that's rude. I don't want your backwash.
It's okay, because
This is my well, baby.
I drank it all.
Yeah, I already washed his back this morning. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Well, I demand a refill. Barkeep.
One backwash coming up.
No, that's exactly what I said I didn't want.
That's all we got.
We're fresh out of all things but my spit. You see a long line of dudes with their wallets ready, you know, nerdy little guys that want to drink your spit.
Yeah,
Streamer
barkeep.
spit is like the only thing that keeps the sort of the Western hikikomori alive.
Keep an eye out for some new products coming to the 10 Paces store.
Streamer spit.
Good to the last drop.
If you want it to be a total non sequitur, it's just like it's called streamer spit, and you don't get to see what it is, and it's like a surprise box, and it's just whatever dropshipping thing you're doing.
Yep.
Instead of the name, it just says it's streamer spit, and I was like, I didn't expect the hairdryer that got me there.
Here's Flintstones vitamins, but they're not Flintstones.
They probably pressed. I think they capsule
It's
pressed
Snorks.
the spit.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought the Snorks were made up when I first heard about them to make fun of things like the Snorks.
No, it's
It makes
just like how they made like 8 Scooby-Doos.
Oh yeah,
whatever
no, all of the
takes.
Scooby-Doos are perfect. Podcast
Even
idea that I am
Speed
submitting
Buggy
into the
and
public domain.
Fangface and what's the one that turns into a ghost?
Jesus?
Nah, the Scooby-Doo what turns into a ghost.
Snagglepuss.
I'll look it up on break and then I'll get back to you.
Ooh, motherfucker.
But there were all sorts of Scooby-Doos. There was Jabberjaw.
Oh,
There
Jabberjaw
was,
was a Scooby-Doo. I forgot Jabberjaw was a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
I thought Jabberjaw was a Magilla gorilla, to be honest.
No, Miguel Gorilla was a grape ape.
Well, I mean, I know that. What I'm saying is that, like, in Magilla Gorilla, it's just a strange animal who lives in a fun location for that animal to be. Whereas Scooby-Doo solves a crimes
pet
in
store?
a car with a team of, teenagers. Yeah. Did you ever see the Boomerang, rap about Magilla Gorilla?
We got a gorilla for sale, Miguel Gorilla for sale.
Yeah, that's the
For
one.
sale. I forget who did that.
I don't know who did it. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Aesop
What?
Rock.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good rapper. I think Andre 3000 did one of those songs. They Might Be
They could've
Giants
done
with the Courage the Cowardly Dog. There was a punk band that did a Jabberjaw song.
That's fun.
That's just the theme song.
And then there was
it was an arrangement of it, though. They did.
Oh, okay.
No, it was
It was a rap.
What Does Scooby Do That We... Oh, I was talking about Jabberjaw.
Oh, okay.
But no, I thought you remembered the Magilla Gorilla rap thing. Aaron? No? Stabby?
I
Man?
just remembered the theme song.
It
We
was
got
like,
a gorilla for sale, Miguel Gorilla for sale.
Yeah.
yeah, it had like a funky beat behind it.
I guess I don't remember it too well.
Don't call him a monkey, he ain't got no tail. And if he did, Miguel the monkey would be for sale, for sale.
Now, admittedly, I can't find this.
Isn't there a punk
Carly Rae
band
asked, isn't...
named Jabberjaw? Did they do the Jabberjaw song? I have no idea.
No, it was...
Josie.
It was like
This
a
is a
single word
nightmare of
name.
Googling.
I'm gonna look this up.
So I want some points, but I don't want to draw anything. So you got to work with me here.
No?
You're not the sheriff. Boom.
I mean, fair enough. It was by Payne. Payne did the Jabberjaw song. And then Cartoon Network did an amazing cover over COVID where, like, I can't recommend this cover enough because it was during COVID and so each person recorded their parts at their own house, like each instrument. And so they had, like, a
Real crisp
countrywide
takes.
kind of entire ska band. And I think the biggest kudos goes to the editor who was able to stitch all of those together. Because they did such an exceptional job.
Yeah, I watched those games of Blood on the Clock Tower, and I was really impressed with the editing of those because they really set like a narrative when it's a, you know, emergent gameplay sort of game, and they knew what to highlight and where to cut because obviously all the conversations kind of happen at the same time in that game.
Oh, okay. I don't know which one you're talking about, but
Well, they would do highlights. They would do individual. They put cameras in the actual rooms. They had side rooms you
okay.
could go to, and they put cameras in
But-
there, and those were always going like on a TV set. So when someone went in,
Right.
they would have footage of each place for the whole game, and they would cut it together.
So kind of like a reality TV show, like a Big Brother. They would stitch together, kind of
Mhm.
taking the pertinent pieces of information. Or you
Yeah,
think that
cutting
was
the-
salacious.
Yeah, cutting the 3-hour werewolf game down to a 1-hour video, essentially.
I think I'm done.
I think I agree. That's
Time was up
actually
anyway.
time. Yeah.
Fold pup.
Fold pup. The normie type.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it, he's so cute. Isn't
Yeah.
he cute type?
Well, Travis didn't say it was.
The two aren't mutually exclusive, but this is a monotype. It's normie type.
Oh my god.
What a wonderful make 'em on, Travis. What? Tell me
so like,
a
get
little bit
him.
more about Fold Pup here.
Fold Pup has a thick layer of protective fat.
On his little cheeks and scrub them and rub them.
Yeah, and he won't even notice you're scrubbing and rubbing because he's got all this protective fat around him to protect him as like a little, just a little baby Megamon.
Oh, cool.
How cute.
Do they enjoy being cradled in my arms for eternity? 'Cause that's the
Probably.
plan. Nice.
They're not going to get many levels that way, though.
I don't need levels to go.
You got so much levels.
It's like the Undertale thing in the tutorial where the flower's like, this is love. Why don't you run into this love bullet I'm shooting at you?
Well, Travis,
Get up all the love you can.
I think that's a full 10K right there. You're on the board
Off to a good start.
No!
from the start.
This is outrageous.
Well,
Wait, the points
I'm
have
going
been out
stand
of
for this.
what?
the points have been out of 10K this whole time?
Usually, unless you go above and beyond.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been that way for a long time. I just didn't
I
tell
didn't
anyone.
realize that. Dude, people have been performing under standard. I'm thinking back to some of these numbers. You gotta up your game, guys.
You know, you're. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. Whoever this PTM is barely holding ground.
I'm all things. I'm PTM, but I'm also TKO.
Wow.
You wish.
The clown
Oh.
original.
Don't need to wish nothing because I
No!
am everything.
I won't let
No.
you take my credibility at the arcade cabinet.
with the arcade cabinet.
Oh my god, there's two of them. I don't know
He's
which.
got the Sharingan. He's copying my moves.
He's copying my
I don't know who
moves.
to shoot.
Just move on to the next one. We'll figure it out.
Let's move on to this one. Figure it out.
Okay. For the next one, I would like you to come up with a Megamon Monolution.
Okay, I think I can do that. So it's
All right,
like
you- me, I was the favorite.
it's like kind of how Digimon digivolve, and then they
Into
move up in their power, in their structure.
yeah.
Or like how Diamond Dallas Page didn't start professional wrestling training until he was 35, so before he was level 35, he wasn't a fighting type.
Oh.
Mhm.
What type was he before that?
You know, I actually have no idea what his job was.
Nerd type.
I'm gonna guess rock, because rock turns into a diamond with enough
Wow.
pressure.
Boom. Nice.
Before that, he was just Cole Dallas Page.
Cole Dallas Page. He was Stone Cold Steve Austin. But all that pressure turned into Diamond Dallas Page.
All right. Well, I think I'm ready to really up this mod.
Okay, I'm glad, because you've got 30 minutes to do it. 3, 2, wait.
Oh, you're gonna do the Spore style. You're just gonna like stick limbs on it. You're gonna draw some pre-drawn, like, you know, other artists like arms, and you got the Hulk's foot or
Make a
something at the end
Frankenstein.
of Kirby's arm.
I had
Clown.
6 mouths and some nipples.
Clown,
I
go ahead
wish-
and count us down.
Oh. 3, 2, 1, draw.
Oh, yes. You wish what?
Oh, who knows, man?
Oh, well.
Did
That
you
was
see my
seconds
fucking-
ago.
Did
That
you
was
see my fucking
pre-countdown.
crying clown emote, by the way? I came up with that.
I did
It was on the
not.
spot. I'm sure someone used it. I didn't invent it. It's above Altered Beast.
Oh, let me look. Let me go back up.
The words Altered Beast.
It
It's just capital T, 8 capital T. But it's got a nose.
It does. Very nice.
Adorable.
I'll look
It ended
at
up
it
being
over
extremely
break.
cute. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you again in chat, so you don't have to search for it.
Copy pasta.
Yeah, copy pasta.
Oh, I like that. It's got the clown nose and a little clown mouth, and it's crying.
Yeah.
It's got T's in it for Travis.
It's got T's in it for the closed eyes and the tears.
Yeah.
And
I used to sign art with, and I guess I still kind of do, with like a little dinosaur drawn around a T for Travasaur. But it always looked like it was crying.
Yeah, T's do nothing but bring pain into your life.
It was my curse. I'm a Cancer after all.
I say we abolish the T.
People think that in astronomy cancers are like they're like volatile, you know, they're like impassioned, but the
I've always seen
reason
them as sad, emotional messes. In like every
they were punchline.
astrology thing I've seen.
I'm a Cancer too. Of course, you know that because our birthdays are like days apart.
Yeah. We're on the same, before the same cutoff, I guess.
No, I just meant that we'll ruin your life, and you're lucky if you can get rid of us. That's what we're. That's why we're called Cancers.
And I'm the greatest of all time.
It's my favorite.
What
Are you a
is?
Capricorn? The goat?
I am.
He is. Well
Or
done.
Aries the ram?
Oh,
It's
ew.
a goat.
Well, it's a goat fish.
Aaron and Alex are both Capricorns.
Yes.
That's why I
They're
said
both
my
wet
favorite one.
goats.
Yes.
Oh my god. Never mind.
No, continue.
Nope, that one actually, I have too much shame to talk about on twitch.tv/10 Paces Show.
So find out what they're talking about tomorrow on my channel.
Yeah, we can
Tell
do
you
it
what.
on twitch.tv/Stabby.
If we remember
Less-
this conversation.
Less people usually tune into that, so you've got a better chance.
It's true. We'll be playing Baldur's Gate. I almost said Dark
Oh,
Alliance.
yes. We'll be playing Baldur's Gate. Not Dark
Baldur's
Alliance,
Gate,
though.
Dark Alliance.
No, we're actually not playing Dark Alliance, though, for the record.
That's right. We'll be playing Gauntlet. No.
Dark Legacy. Yeah, that's what I mean. That was that's what I was trying to communicate. Yeah, we're not playing Baldur's Gate. We're playing Gauntlet. No picking up any items no picking up any weapons or armor, I should say.
Because I want them. They're for me.
Because they have a dark legacy.
Because we're doing Gauntlet rules, you see.
Oh yeah, he's throwing down the gauntlet.
So you can pick up weapons that are consumables, right? But you
no picking up fellow players either.
But you can only.
We'll see about that.
How about
we'll
this?
See about that.
You can only pick up things that you can interact with your hand, like sword. No phoenix. No.
Okay. No. What I'm saying is, since it's Gauntlet rules, you just get stuck with the armor and weapon. You just have to like level it up or something, and like you can pick up all these magical, like throwables and stuff. Like because in Gauntlet there's like the hammer and there's like the breath weapons and stuff.
Yeah, because we're playing Gauntlet.
You could definitely do a challenge run that way, I think.
In Gauntlet?
No, sorry. In Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, okay.
Which is the game we're playing. Yeah.
Confused me with this bit, and I started.
I understand. I wasn't doing a bit.
So wait, like, I'm confused as the rules. We can't use any throwables, or we can't pick up or equip any items.
Okay, so I didn't actually suggest we play it this way, but because in Gauntlet your character just evolves and levels up, and they never change their actual equipment because it's an arcade dungeon crawler instead of like an RPG style one. But you do get really cool pickups that are very arcade weapony, like a phoenix that shoots when you shoot, or like potions that you can explode and stuff like that. And so you could do a challenge run if you wanted of Baldur's Gate 3, where you could level up the stuff you start with, but you can't change any of your equipment until you hit like certain milestones or whatever. And
I was going to say
an evolved sort of similar type.
I was going to say,
you can't level up your equipment in Baldur's Gate.
You can't get it enchanted or anything?
Not that I'm aware of. I think you just have to buy new equipment.
Well, you might have to use a
level
starter
up RPG.
Yeah.
Well, that's sort of what Gauntlet is, but that's because it doesn't have the RPG elements much. It is super fun, though. I mean, if we could ever find a way to play it, I would love to get people together to play it. But
I've been watching a lot of what is it? Shangri-La Frontier. It's an anime about like a full deep dive RPG. And it's silly and fun because it's not like isekai or trapped in another world, because you get to see the outside world semi-regularly. But just the way the characters interact, they're still interacting with an RPG. But the RPG seems cool because not only do you level up stats, skills, weapons can level up, but also just how the characters act around like NPCs and whatnot. They're very aware they're in a game. There's really no consequences.
Huh.
And so it makes for some really interesting interactions because they're not taking it too seriously.
Yeah, 'cause it's not like beat the game to survive.
Exactly.
Some people aren't just like, well, I'm just going to live here. I'm never going to beat the big boss.
So,
yeah.
Let me ask you something. How do you, Travis, feel about tarot?
Tarot?
Yes, tarot, like the cards.
I like the aesthetic of it, I guess. Kind of the culture of it. I don't believe in anything really supernatural myself. I'm pretty staunchly atheist, but I think it's fun. I think it's neat. I want to make a tarot deck myself because I think it'd be a fun art project, but that's about my level of interest in it.
The original suits, or would you make your own, and would you use similar composition to mirror the original designs, or would you make your own designs based on the existing names and suits?
It'd be off the existing names and suits. What I wanted to do was make a Cyberpunk Tarot deck.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the branded game Cyberpunk, but
No, I knew what you meant.
yeah, just theming. And so, I'd have all the major arcana and still use like cups, wands. I forget what the other suits are translated into.
It's because it's hard. Pentacles? And, well, swords, of course, is swords.
Oh,
But you forgot pentacles is because they're hard.
And they're
But
not
people do
always-
coin for pentacle, sorry.
right. I was going to say that it's not always the same thing.
Well, the original set, it was pentacle. And because the pentacles are yellow, they represent wealth often. And because of that, some people do just go directly to coin.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not
and
what I. It's
some
not
folks
what I
want
would
to get
do.
away from the like overtly satanic imagery, I guess, because of the times we live in.
Of course, the only thing satanic about the pentacle is its inversion.
The only thing satanic about the pentacle is that the Roman Catholic Church went and
Made it.
conquered all these peoples and co-opted all these beliefs and was like, anything we don't agree with is the devil.
Well, no, I'm aware of that. My point is that even their interpretation of the pentacle is because it is reversed. It is point down. It's actually a point up symbol, usually. Like, I mean, now, like with goth and stuff, obviously you're more likely to get an actual satanic upside down pentacle. But I mean, either way, I mean, I do agree it's not a thing to be taken seriously whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like, of course, like Pan as the devil and stuff like that. We've all talked about. We've talked about that before, I'm sure, on this show. Speaking of wet goats,
like the
there's a
Greek,
goat that like to get
the
wet.
Greek satyr Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the origin of like Baphomet, isn't it?
Yes and no. Yeah, the name and the sort of station with Baphomet is a whole thing, but yeah, they sort of said a thing. This is from my recollection, but I'm fairly confident in it. They said a thing called Baphomet looked like, and then they had somebody make Pan or generic satyr, I think, actually look evil, or whatever to a Puritan. Yeah, like, well, angry eyes. Yeah, throw in some Krampus, exactly. And that's where our devil even comes from. That they even escalate it brazenly to that's Satan's appearance later for no particular reason.
Well, I mean, a lot of like sects of Christianity just kind of abandon like the Catholic canon, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
And so you lose a lot of. It's either God or a devil. You don't have, the host of angels or the host of devils. You don't have Beelzebub and.
Well, you don't necessarily. Here's the thing. That's the weird thing, because I mean, generally speaking, they do talk about God, heaven and its angels and Satan and its devils in the Bible. Like, that is in the Bible, even like the plain spoken, really mainstream Baptist versions you see, and like definitely people like straight up believe in angels even now, but no, you're right that like there aren't any other acceptable named characters to most sects of Christianity, like the most common ones these days, especially in the US. Because, like, why give it name? Why give it significance? Why give it power? Like, it's really strange to me, and I'm certain strange to any other sect of religion that isn't, like, based on Catholicism, the idea of saints having magically done God stuff from beyond the grave in order to get their sainthood. Like, to have, like, the whole miracles thing and the way saints do it from beyond the grave is, like, so strange to anybody that isn't raised on it,
Right. because there's this, and I guess that's, I was going to say American Christianity, but no, it's not
That's
just
Roman
American.
Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's this very staunch belief that this is truth. It's not metaphor in any sense, and so it's
Yeah.
taken very seriously.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, I think for some people, there must have been sort of an expectation, I should say, that you would understand when the New Testament was sort of added, you know, that maybe some of the Old Testament was allegorical or whatever, because it sure seems like Jesus tells a lot of stories that didn't happen, like by his own admitting, like they're fake stories to illustrate a point. I think probably some of the intention of the portrayal of Jesus was to say, you know, maybe not everything about the Old Testament. Like it's sort of it's this soft rebrand that happened, you know.
Yeah, and the way I always saw it is like Jesus was, whether or not Jesus was a real person. Jesus represented a lot of kind of Hindu and Buddhist ideologies kind of finally making their way over to the Roman Empire and picking up some steam. And then, it gets indoctrinated and turned into dogma.
I very much believe that there was some dude out there claiming to be the Son of God that most of the Jesus stories are based on. Yeah, like obviously for me, it's not a terribly credible real life event. There's hosts and hosts of reasons to speak in Bible terms.
Right. Well, now you sound like a regular Philistine.
Yeah, from Philip. From Philadelphia. That's the people that ship Prince Philip from real life Problematic and Daphne and Velma's fusion from the Steven Universe crossover universe with Scooby-Doo. And that's called Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
No, Daphnia. Damn it, I messed it up now. The reason I said the fusion thing was because I said Velma and Daphne's names at the same time accidentally. After Philip, I said like Philip Daphnia.
I see where you're going.
And then they founded their own city. The city of loving that ship is what it's called.
Yeah, that's good ship.
And I challenge you, our loyal watchers, the first person who sends us a /fic of Prince Philip and a fusion of Daphne and Velma, I'll give you a free commission.
From
Keep
the
in mind
Steven
they
universe.
will need to be gems. Yeah, they will need to be gems named Daphne and Velma.
Yeah.
Daphne and Velma in gem form or something.
They'll have to be like the Scooby-Doo characters, but in the Steven Universe.
Now this isn't a rule. This is just a suggestion from me. Maybe Prince Philip's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
No, I don't mean go assassinate him. He's already dead IRL, guys.
He's already dang dead.
Yeah.
Being
So don't
puppeted.
worry, this isn't a threat.
So you're saying to write the /fic in the past?
No. I'm saying he should be dead.
Yeah.
In the slash.
Yes.
I'm not saying they need to have sex with a corpse. Gems don't have
No.
sex anyway.
They would dance with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, isn't that
construct.
interesting at least?
It's like a Weekend at Bernie's situation.
Parts of his body that are Daphne and Velma work. And he's just flopping around the rest of it.
Like it's a game of quap.
Yeah. My god.
What a horrible chimera
Yeah,
joke
fill up.
we've made. I think you were
That's
right.
10 paces, baby.
I think you were right, Clown.
Oh,
He should be dead.
Philip Daphnema is what I said. Which is why I went out of the way for it. Because I'm like, it was going to
Philip Daphnimon is my favorite Digimon.
Oh, yeah, but that cuts Velma completely out of the ship.
No, you got the Ma.
Oh no, that's just my favorite Digimon.
Ah.
If you want
That's why it's
Philip Velma Daphnimon, you've gotta equip the Destiny Egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you
I'm
gotta
following.
Digivolve it.
the Destiny Egg chromosome.
It's not called Digivolve, it's called Monulution.
In this game, I'm talking about Digimon.
Oh. And there's lucky eggs in Digimon?
No, there's Destiny Eggs
Do you know what? This
for
is
the
changed
Digidestined.
subject. Digidestined? What are you even saying, man? Oh, is this another one of the slash fix from we were talking about from before?
The before time.
No, somebody's gotta catch up on their 90s ska
On their
based anime.
HBO's Velma.
I'm only gonna watch Digimon if they remake it.
I'm only gonna probably not watch Digimon.
That's-
I don't like how they all are called Mon, and their voices are kind
You
of
need
irritating
to.
in English.
Oh wait, all of ours aren't called Mon because that's dumb.
No, because it's pretty dumb. Yeah, I don't like it.
Can all of ours talk, or do they just say their like syllables?
Why would they say their syllables?
Oh,
they
so
did
make 'em
reboot
on?
it. Carly's right though.
They did reboot
Yes,
it.
to make a Mon.
Did they do a live action reboot on Netflix? Because that's all I watch these days.
The only way I watch my anime is if real people act it out on a specific platform.
Otherwise, it's not realistic enough.
hmm
How am I supposed to care about a cartoon?
it's
They're
actually honestly it's honestly not unrealistic enough until Netflix does it for me. So it's the other way around.
It's weird.
Yeah, they were willing to embrace even in Yu Yu
Oh.
Hakusho, which was nowhere near as good as One Piece, like weird stuff.
Okay, but Carly, did Netflix do it? Oh, okay. There's
They
not.
did do a live action.
No, they
Oh.
did not. They did
Oh
not.
jeez. Okay. That I mean,
I was
I
scared
would
for
be
a second.
expecting to mock it, but I might watch a live action Digimon.
Speaking of live action things, did Avatar come out, or are people just still mad about it?
It's
Avatar
out.
came out,
Oh, okay.
and it got renewed for 2 more seasons.
Oh wow,
Also. Yeah,
Well,
it did okay.
that's why you don't
Like in
hate
terms
watch
of
something.
people liking it or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like generally, I'm sure you have been hearing from tons of people that hated it, but it's an extremely passionate fan base. You know, say what you want about the Homestuck fan base, it had mostly the decency to dissolve after a couple of years of nothing.
I really.
Well, they moved on to Undertale and Overwatch.
Well, yeah, they moved on to other things.
That's just how
That's my
fandoms are
point.
supposed to happen.
They disappeared into the ether.
Well, where were we supposed to go as Last Airbender fans?
Oh, yuck!
Where was there for
Oh,
us
I'm
to
outta
go?
here.
You got a movie.
Clown.
Why are you so mad?
Yeah, you got like,
Why?
and like with
I'm
one of the
mad.
best directors.
M
that
Night.
ever-
M Night.
Yeah, M Night.
Oh, that was M Night. Shit, I gotta go rewatch that.
Yeah.
You gotta rewatch. Yeah, you probably didn't understand.
think
it.
you
Did
were
you
just-
watch it backwards?
Hold on, I think you were just
No,
too
I
young.
did walk out early in the movie, so I think I might have missed something important.
Okay, well, I have an issue with you now. Then a little bit of a bone to pick that you're saying it's not good, and you haven't seen any of it.
No, I've seen some of it.
Not enough. Not enough, my friend.
No,
Not
I'm
enough
pretty
without
sure I've seen.
disclosing it.
I mean, I only walked out during the last scene.
I
but
bet you-
You said pretty
I might have
early
missed
on.
something important.
How
Yep.
early on is the last scene,
Pretty,
here, buddy?
pretty
If
early.
Something's not
Hold on,
adding up.
hold on. To be fair, you did say watch it in reverse. So the last scene would be the first one viewed.
Listen to me.
Oh, then it would have made sense, like Tenet.
No, okay, listen.
Tenants?
First of all, like Kendrick Lamar's Damn, it needs to be listened to and viewed in reverse. And second of all, You didn't watch it if you left early. I don't like that you
Oh,
reviewed
so
it.
that negates any watching I may have done.
Sure.
Having left
Do you-
early, if you don't complete it,
Okay,
you get
there are legitimately movies that start with parody scenes that aren't going to be good, like, as good as the quality of the movie. You got to see the whole movie
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you're going to review it.
I don't think you would have known what fucking Space Jam was about if you were just seeing this guy play basketball with a little kid.
There's so much sad
Really?
Michael Jordan at the beginning of Space Jam. If you walked out, you might not even see Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny was in that movie?
Oh no!
He was in the hell out of that movie, my man.
He like
I
co-starred.
gotta rewatch Space Jam.
At what point do you typically walk out of a film?
Probably about 15 minutes in when I feel I've gotten the gist of it.
Oh wow,
15 minutes in.
you stay that far into the post-credit scene?
That's
Oh no, I'm watching them forward. Should I not be?
too many bits at once.
No, they just play credits in the beginning of the movie.
He's playing fucking Fruit Ninja over here. Swatting away all the
I'm playing
nonsense.
5D
I'm like-
Fruit Ninja.
Have you ever gone into the theater and asked them to play 5 hours of a YouTube video essay for you, or whatever, and you're like, and by the way, it's backwards. Don't forget. Right hand green.
But Travis, I think you were just too young to appreciate the Avatar movie.
That's common sports. I probably was. I had only just turned 18 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
I
more
like it was something.
experience.
very, very good.
You know, you really have to travel the world a bit to really understand Aang's journey.
I thought we were talking about.
You're
Space
right.
Well, yeah, and Space Jam, yeah, but he...
Jam. This also goes through Space Jam.
What other movies did you walk out of? Did you ever see The Matrix?
I saw Revolutions.
Okay,
Did you?
that's good.
Okay, but let me ask you I think a more pertinent question. Did
Sure.
you ever watch a very boring film with horrible color grading about Keanu Reeves having a bad job?
Oh yeah, I've seen some of those.
That's the first Matrix, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Point Break.
And
no,
then-
no, not like Point Break. I'm pretty sure. I think that's John Cusack.
I'm pretty sure it's Keanu.
I don't. There was a time when they did the same shit.
At the
Travis,
same time.
can you tell me what
One
Up
toilet,
was
2
about?
guys.
You know what?
Can you tell me what Up was about?
They land a house in South America, and like right after what I imagine was a Randy Newman song. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Toy Story. Oh, Travis, what's Toy
Yeah.
Story?
They fly out of a van above a moving truck, and then they're flying through the sky, and then they land on an RC car with a rocket.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to point out right now what's going on is that Aaron is quizzing you on what is 15 minutes away from the ending of random films.
Hey, we gotta fill these last 3 minutes somehow.
This is one of the most absurd ways I've ever heard air filled. You're like, all right, but what's 15 minutes before the end of the credits of Jurassic Park?
You know, I don't know. There's some dinosaurs. They fly
they-
That
away.
one actually is easy. That's probably when the raptors show up.
It's like the
Or when the
archaeologists
T-Rex-
are gonna adopt the kids, then a bunch of raptors jump off of a T-Rex after he rebuilds a sign in a restaurant.
Community service, right?
Because they abandoned him after he did that? Gross Point Blank. Thank you, Carly. That's a great movie, too. I liked that movie.
Groose from Zelda?
Groose Point Blank. Very good.
Bum,
You just
bum,
have to
bum,
go
bum, bum.
ask Groose Point Blank.
Hey, ask him yourself. He's over there. Groose Point Blank.
Hey, you've got a microphone there. Do you record in high fidelity?
No, I record in mono.
I don't want to catch mono.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us trademark monomons. I don't know why.
Make a mono.
We tried that too.
We tried to make a mono.
I can see the.
You know, I tried that in 8th grade, you know what I'm saying?
What'd you say, Clown?
I can see the terrible ad campaign that the team that was behind making scratch and sniff fart ads for Earthbound trying to be like, get mono.
Yeah. Lick this magazine page.
The fucking 90s magazine ads. That was where it was not at. They were the worst.
I saw one of the Rugrats movies in Scratch and Sniff.
Whoa.
That's gotta be Go to Paris.
I think it was Rugrats Meet the Wild Thornberries.
Oh.
Oh, that's a Wild Thornberries movie.
Smell Donnie's armpits.
If it were a Wild Thornberries movie, they would have taken first billing.
The Wild Thornberries are never going to take first billing over the Rugrats. Are you kidding me? The Wild
They'll
Thornberries
take
would
the
be in
first
a different
billing.
art style if it weren't for the Rugrats.
That is
Yeah, exactly. Makes it a Rugrats movie.
No. They're the more important part, sure. Like in Abbott and Costello Meet the Wolfman. But obviously the Wolfman is the main
Wolfman's not first billing. It's Abbott.
You know what's funny about that? He's the straight man. Costello's the goofy one. I just think it's kind of interesting. Does sound better though. Costello and Abbott's not a good act name.
Yeah. It's probably what happened.
They got to choose their names though. I mean, this is Hollywood in the black and white.
Yeah, I know, but
One
they
of them probably sounded like too Polish or whatever at some point and had to change names. You know, Kavinsky.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. There's lots of nationalities you couldn't be back then.
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, I would say a lot of them.
Or female.
Yeah. Well, you know, and like there's certain colors that you can't wear or you get beaten up by the secret police, but you know. That's why everyone wore black and white for so long.
They were afraid.
It was until they got rid of the secret fashion police, yeah. They had to everybody had to put on like all this white out makeup, but okay.
Here's the monolution of Fold Pup. It's
Ooh.
Rolap.
Rolap.
Rolap. I like the coils. It's like if the snake in Pokemon didn't revolt me.
Yeah.
Huh. See, these are just like little folds. He's getting a little chunky.
Yeah. He's a bulldog. I like it.
I like.
Pretty pugly.
Perugly?
Whoa.
Oh. Do you like Perugly, Travis?
Not particularly.
God damn it. I just thought that might be something.
I see
we
what
might
they're
agree on.
kind of
You're a big
doing, and
fan
I
of
guess
that.
I kind of did it here.
Well, you said pretty Pugly. It's the only reason I even thought of it.
Yeah.
I love Perugly.
Design-wise, I think I kind of did it here. I mean,
Yeah,
thematically, I do like it as kind of as the Cat's Music would say, a gumpy cat.
Well, the thing you have to recognize about Perugly, and I think this is why people don't recognize the genius of Perugly, is that is an extremely vain cat that, like, is constantly, like, you know, grooming itself and stuff. Like, the idea is Perugly thinks it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's strutting around like one of those ladies with an 8-foot beehive, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that a lot.
Tell me a little bit of what Rolap can do.
It's got even thicker kind of fat protecting it. In fact, it has an ability. I think I'm going to call
Roll app.
bulky cortisone.
Okay.
And it's normal type, but it's very defensive. It gets in there. It can take a hit or two. And so it's not very fast, but it's willing to take those hits to really charge up and get into the fray.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a normal type. It's got to be a tank.
Yeah. Well, not always. Some are fast.
Yeah, I was kidding. There are tons in normal
Some
type.
climb on rocks.
Which makes sense because, no weakness, so high health pairs well.
Yeah.
Not no weakness, but
Relative low.
getting around weaknesses is largely what you want normal for.
Travis, guess what?
What?
You knocked it out of the park again!
Yeah, baby!
I 10K. Where's my 10K?
What'd you draw? What'd you draw?
I drew the Hanged Man.
Okay, show me.
Show the
I
class.
don't want to do that.
Well, you gotta show your work to get the points here.
I hate this. This is the worst rule you've ever made.
Well, let's discuss it over
This is the worst entire premise of a show we've ever made.
I'm not a fan of it, okay?
Alright, we'll be right back.
Are we up?
Yeah, hello.
What's up, fellas? And fellas with vaginas, and you know what? I'm gonna get too specific. Hi, everyone.
There you go. That's a safe one.
No, that's getting very broad. I was hoping you were calling your shot and we're going to get really specific.
Okay, let me try this. David Johnson! Thank you so much, David Johnson, for watching the program tonight. I know you don't usually tune in because your job at the factory takes up a lot of your time, but that's fine.
It's okay.
We appreciate that you tune in anyway.
We do.
This one's for you, David.
It's tough there at the noodle factory out in Nevada.
Mm-hmm. And your son with the limp?
Yeah.
He will survive this Christmas, don't worry. Yeah, he does not die.
Yeah, you can run for chairman. It's okay.
Do it.
Do it.
You'll make a difference.
He's gonna live. Don't worry. Don't even visit him.
I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, and I know between the political campaign, your job at the factory, and just like the medical bills from your scoliosis, it's gonna be your year. Trust me.
Yeah.
David Johnson.
Just keep making those.
Yeah, specifically you, David Johnson.
Keep making those $35 payments every week, and you'll be good. What?
Well,
That's not like a threat.
$35. Well, $35 to who?
What they know. I don't want to expose their laundry.
Oh, I got you.
It's for their
I don't
laundry.
even pay $35 to do my laundry.
Well,
I thought you were. I know. I actually thought you were trying to say, "Keep sending me $35, and you will continue to get these good tidings from the 10 Paces show, David Johnson."
No, but if you want to subscribe, that'd be cool.
Anybody who subs will be blessed amongst the chatters most of all.
Doesn't even cost $35. If you have Amazon Prime,
unless we set our
cost you nothing on our end. Cost you nothing on you're not already paying. I was gonna say cost you nothing on your end, but
just
depends on how you break it down.
Get on your mom's Prime account and sub to 10 Paces. It's that easy.
Yes, please steal from your parents to support us financially.
Well, she's not going to use it. She's not cool. She doesn't watch Twitch.
Yeah, you've already got food.
That Prime sub's just going to waste.
In the Maslow's hierarchy of needs,
Yeah,
you've
sorry,
got
you took care of that.
food, shelter, Twitch
gets
subs.
I'll see that. My mom's gonna get that. Perfect.
Yeah, she is. How long? No, we haven't even gone into the third prompt yet. But how long do you want for the third prompt?
5 minutes?
5?
Give me 45.
45, okay. I was just already...
40 and 5 minutes for Travis.
Well, Travis, it's very brave of you since you don't know what's coming.
You're right. Like Babe Ruth pointing his bat.
At David Johnson.
This ball's coming right for your skull, David.
Quit making those eyes at my wife.
USG Duck.
You know
That's
how
right. I told you to stop making googly eyes at her.
That was the.
I'm gonna bean you with this whole slugger here.
That was the Sultan. All right, what?
salt and pepper.
The Sultan of SWAT.
You know how Digimon,
Bunch it
they
real good.
they do that thing and they get real big and beastly.
Oh yeah, they become an angel.
Some,
Yeah.
I'm
Or-
pretty sure they all did.
some of them kind of look like demons.
My recollection.
I guess
Some of
that's
them
cool.
look like a rad biker dude who carried a sawed-off shotgun.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
No, you're thinking of Tim Schafer's masterpiece, Full Throttle.
Oh.
Yeah. There's combat in that
I-
point click. That's
Well,
innovative.
I always get that mixed up.
Speaking of masterpieces of the ultimate form of your being, I need
Go
you to
Full
make
Throttle.
a Mekamon Ultimon.
Okay.
Cool. And
Bum, ba, 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 bum.
and I'm thinking, what makes a Mekamon even better? How could you make them better? I realized it.
A make a better mon?
No, well, yes, but that's in the sequel.
Bettermon coming to a Walmart impulse buy shelf near
Yep.
you.
You know that little clearance spot where they just stack them all and put stickers on them? And you're like, yeah,
NFC touchpoint cards.
we don't want these
Stacked
anymore.
high.
What kind of bougie
Yeah.
Walmart you going to?
Mhm.
The ones I went to always had them piled in a bin.
Yeah, for me it was more of a yawning abyss, as I recall it.
I wish. I wish to return to the abyss.
It makes
A
me
nice
tired.
little chasm to stick your hand into and cut it up on all the CD cases.
Yeah, you just gotta hope that some of them are broken.
I always wanted to crawl in there so bad.
You could. One day.
Reclaim me,
I, could,
PlayStation.
I know, I could have. Honestly, they're not deep.
They're not.
Oh,
they're-
do you know what those are called?
No.
They're called Gaylords. Isn't that fun?
And why are they called this?
Oh, well, that I have no
Named
idea.
after Heinrich Gaylord, the inventor
Probably.
of the bargain bin concept.
I have met
It's
a
not the
person.
bargain bin. It's the boxes that like the pillows and stuff are in.
I've met a person named their last name was Gaylord.
Yeah, Gaylord's a name.
Okay. Yeah.
What
And
is
the
that?
Gaylord is,
Meet parents.
See here you can find them online. They're boxes. A 48 by 40 triple wall Gaylord bottom GL8.
You learn something new every day. Here on 10 Paces. Anyway,
Yeah.
how are we gonna make this mon Ultimon?
2 types.
What?
Yeah.
Never been done.
You know what? You're right. And I think for this one, what did you have a normie type?
Yeah.
I want to give it the type of gambler.
Gambler.
Part normie, part gambler. Sounds good.
All right.
That's a strong.
I think I can do something with that. Count it down.
I'm
Count
counting
it down. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to roll.
It's ready to roll.
That was like a Stanley Parable ending. I know I'm kind of a broken record on that, but that is a restart right there. Classic.
Never is the end.
I'm ready to roll.
Well, okay. 3, 2, 1.
You see, my lovely husband, Alexandria, used to work at a factory
Mm-hmm.
and would often have to break down the Gaylords as part of their shift.
Did
That's how I know.
did Alexandria enjoy breaking down the Gaylords?
Yeah, it legitimately was one of his favorite parts.
I always look forward to that. Waking up in the morning, smell the Gaylords.
I just thought I ought to explain. Oh, yeah. They're named after Gaylord Fokker. who I have met personally.
What?
Yeah, they let us meet, and it was like at 100 people at a time, and it was like a video chat thing. But
Was he like in a house, or was he in like a giant Gaylord?
no. He
Wonder-
was
what-
was just on the screen
Okay.
in the building where we met him, and we bought tickets and we went and we soaked him in for a bit, you know,
Was it like a
like
TED?
you do with a legend.
Was it like a TED talk?
No, we just sort of observed.
What was he? What was he doing?
Went about his day. No, he went about his day.
What was he
was
doing?
getting married or something, I think, or I don't know if that was the second time that I met Gaylord.
You picked a. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you picked a really like randomly great time to watch to buy tickets.
No. Yeah, I watch him frequently.
Oh, you commonly tune into his streams.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
go
he
to
doesn't really stream, or I don't think it's a stream.
doesn't stream to like Twitch, like twitch.tv/Gaylord
No, there's music.
Fokker.
No, there's music the whole time.
Oh, copyright music. So he can't stream.
Yeah. It's not streamed. No, we just went into the room.
So it's always. Does he get married every day?
Does he get married? No, well, no. Sometimes he meets. Oh yeah, he is getting married, and he meets her parents.
Oh, so is it like a game show?
Yeah,
Reality show?
no,
Reality
he's just
show.
meeting her parents. No. He's just meeting her parents. And you're
So-
like, uh-oh, he's really... Can he milk him? I don't know. I don't think he will. I'll tell you that
Wait,
much. It's PG-13, I think.
Is he trying to like sell them a Gaylord
No, he's trying to get married. We covered what
With-
he was doing.
he's trying to marry the parents.
No. He's seeking the consent of the parents to marry their daughter.
So it's like a reverse parent trap.
It's like a reverse parent trap. That's a perfect description of it. I would say, yes, she was taking her parents and putting them in a situation that was likely to make them break up.
I have to admit, I walked out at that fabled 15-minute mark. So I haven't seen all. I can't say I've seen all of any of the Parent Trap movies.
I see. It's great. Have you seen the what was that called? The Three Ninjas films?
Yes, I did not walk out of that one.
Did you watch the Three Ninjas Kick Back?
No, I watched just one of them. I don't remember which.
Oh, see, I thought. See, the good thing about Three Ninjas Kick Back is that it's a chance for Tum Tum to really shine. He's gotten a little bit older, you know, he gets a little bit more developed. He's just a fat one up until that point, really.
Wait, when
It's
did
all
this?
about Colt.
When did this one happen?
I mean, it was just later. It was the last one.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like a recent one where like
Oh,
Tim,
no, this
Tim,
was
Tim,
forever ago.
Tim gets or Tum Tum gets the band back
He
together.
really gets to shine now that he's 60.
He's the only one with hair.
Yeah, this was around the time that Surf Ninjas came out as well.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It definitely dates it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll give you a specific fucking trend that it happens during.
I can ask my friend which one we watched.
You ought to. I owned the Three Ninjas Kickback when I was a kid. Or no, I would rent it. That's right. We were poor.
Hey, shout out to poor people.
Well, not my parents.
Shout out to I'm not. Yeah.
Shout out to all of the impoverished people in the world except for my parents. Yes, that is the sentiment.
Sup, bitches?
It's just, you know, I've become so numb. I can't feel this way. Yeah, no, fuck my dad, fuck my mom. But anyway, what are we talking about?
I watched the original Three Ninjas.
The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was streamed one night. I don't remember.
It's like watching only the first Ninja Turtles live action film.
Don't you get what you're gonna get out of it at that point?
No, because the second one, The Secret of the Ooze, has Toka and Razor, it has Super Shredder. Those are enduring figures in
I
the
forgot.
Ninja Turtles canon at this point.
I forgot that Secret of the Ooze wasn't the first one.
Oh no, Secret of the Ooze is the sequel. They had to tone down both the violence and the language in that sequel.
Wow.
That's why there's a bunch of Jackie Chan bits instead of like straightforward karate in the sequel. Now, I to this day enjoy that more. Like I thought it was because I was a dumb kid, but I've seen both of those movies. I don't know, since becoming a legal adult at least, and definitely I still prefer the goofy tone of Secret of the Ooze with the bizarre story and the weirdly sharp banter, honestly, for a film of that type.
How do you feel about The Last Ronin?
The Last Ronin, I don't really... I've read it. It's really good. I don't really want to talk about it. It's a bit rushed.
Oh, okay.
There's like a bunch of really cool directions the story goes and stuff, and I'd rather not comment on it. If you're going to read Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin, though, it's a thumbs up from me, at least.
Well, that's something. I only mentioned it because of the game.
Yeah, they are making a game.
Yep, or at least were. I don't know if they still are.
Oh yeah, who knows?
A lot of layoffs.
They may have fired the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. Assimilated them into Fortnite.
At this point.
Speaking
it seems Travis
of...
Story needed such intense
Yeah,
focus
I think so.
that he disappeared entirely from the stream.
Travis, did you get naked and forget that you can still talk? Uh-oh.
Wait, you can... Does he not talk when he's naked?
He gets shy, but no one's like there to watch.
It's like scared.
Yeah.
I understand that. He was scared.
Yeah, his tongue like shrinks a little.
His tongue shrinks?
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Because he's shy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's like a reverse Pinocchio situation.
Yeah.
When he gets shy.
How about now?
Smaller.
Oh, hey,
yeah,
Travis.
we can hear you now.
Ah, jeepers. I've been chiming in.
Oh, we've
I
heard
was so
nothing.
happy to talk about Three Ninjas. I thought I was just being doofully ignored.
No. We did not make a pact on
I would
break
have
to
been
ignore you.
so much more upset than you if I had been that ignored that long. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have been cool about it.
Yeah, dude, that was like
I've been
almost
working on
10
shit.
minutes.
Yeah, it's true. You were trying.
Oh, what
I've
did
been
I...
chiming in. I just thought y'all were on a roll.
Nope.
Yeah,
We were just feeling it.
We were filling air that hard because you had not said anything since you started
Woo!
drawing. You went, "Let's go."
Good to know I have that fallback going forward.
Yeah, I guess so. Shit, what we were talking about.
Three Ninjas.
Oh, I'm loving these facial shapes that
Yeah.
you're working on here. They're really good.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Three
that was
Ninjas. I don't remember all of their names. There was Colt and there was Tum Tum, but I don't remember the other one.
I don't remember any of it. I haven't seen any of the movies since I was
Tum Tum's the orange fowl.
probably 5.
Yeah, they were
And
little,
Tum Tum
little
was,
kids.
if we were playing pretend as Three Ninjas, Tum Tum was obviously the one I always got saddled with because I was the fat kid.
You were Tum Tum, sure. Tum Tum gets a chance to shine in Three Ninjas Kick Back, in my opinion, as he's gotten a little bit older, can handle better scenes.
Yeah. I barely remember those movies. I remember the masks, and I remember Hulk Hogan.
Did you ever
Or
see
was he
Surf
Hollywood
Ninjas?
at that point? Did I what?
Did you ever see Surf Ninjas?
I did not. Is that part of the Three Ninjas franchise?
No, not at all. It's a completely unrelated thing. It's just ninjas were cool, surfers were cool. So Surf Ninjas was about, I think the kids were all islanders of some sort. They were from a fake island is why I'm saying it so vaguely.
But I imagine they were all very white.
Probably Hawaiian.
Oh,
No, they were
yeah,
not white. That's my
maybe.
point. They were like Hawaiian or something. And they found out that they all came from like an ancient mystical bloodline from their fake island. And because they like were needed, they got magical powers. And the villain had a robot face. Like part of his face was robot, and if it got wet, he would like shock. Sparks would fly out of his face, and he'd get really pissed off because now there's sparks flying out of his face. That's pretty warranted. And he was played by I know this is going to upset some people, the airplane guy. You know, the famous one?
Was it Nielsen?
Yeah, he was played by Leslie Nielsen. The main villain's Leslie Nielsen in that movie. And
That sounds rad as fuck.
who's The annoying friend of
Alpha 5.
Adam Sandler.
Rob
Schneider. Rob Schneider
yeah.
plays their comedy friend in this movie. Like, he's pre-fame Rob Schneider with the, at the time, somewhat cool, half-bleached orange buzz cut.
Pre-Deuce Bigelow, Rob Schneider?
Way pre-Deuce Bigelow. Like, he was a teenager, like on
Pre
the
the
Surf
actual
Ninjas
Rob
themselves.
Schneider?
Yeah, Schneider, man. Let me double check that's Schneider. It seems like it was.
When you said,
Oh yeah, definitely.
who's the famous airplane guy, I thought you meant DB Cooper.
What esoteric knowledge you have.
Captain Phillips?
Alright, I'm gonna go watch the Surf Ninjas trailer now. I'll be right back.
All right, Travis,
Alright.
did you hear?
Report back.
Did you hear about the new Fortnite season?
Is this a setup for a joke?
No, actually, it just happened.
I was trying to come up with a punchline for it, and I can't. So I don't know much about Fortnite.
That's okay.
Did you hear about the new season of Fortnite? It's only 2 weeks away. Cha-cha-cha.
Cha-cha-cha. No, they're actually kind of long.
What about it?
It's all based on like Greek mythology.
Oh, that's weird. It's not based off of like whatever new burgeoning media property there is.
I mean, that's what the store's for. For
They
your
stay away
skin.
from things that are burgeoning usually. They have to be pretty well established.
That's true. I'm trying to think of like
Oh,
the
so
most
they-
recent. I mean, like they'll do like recent TikTok dances.
That's for sure.
No, it's just based on Greek mythology. It's cool. There's a bunch of gods that you can challenge for medallions you can pick up that give you power-ups, like an air dash or lifesteal on kills. But whenever you have
You
the
challenge them like in a match?
yeah,
Oh
like
yeah, there's tons of PvE in Fortnite
yeah.
now.
So what it is like you go to where their little arena is, like Ares is near Mount Olympus, at the like arena. So you go to his little arena and there's a little statue there, and you press a button to knock it over, and that challenges him, and he sends a bunch of waves of just like generic shooter NPCs or whatever. And after you kill like say 10 of them or something, he actually spawns and you have to fight him. And if you kill him, then
Now, can people fuck with and kill you during these encounters?
Oh,
or-
100%. You could just... I've actually had it to where I did the whole fight, and then I'm going to like claim the stuff, and I just get sniped because I didn't look around. And someone...
Dude,
That's wild.
Yep, someone just watched the fight happen, and I've done that. I've been on the other side.
You're like, oh, look at all that
Vultures.
good loot someone's gonna come get.
Yep. Wow, they bait
just gonna
Can you
themselves.
pick up the
Sending
loot if
bullets
you
through
kill
that
someone
area.
before they pick it up?
What? Yeah.
The loot stays all match.
Oh, yeah. We gotta play some Fortnite, just so you'll understand it. It's actually fun. It is...
I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. But I think it's...
I've
I
got
think so.
Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo,
True.
and Raphael, and April O'Neil,
Mhm.
and I also have Frieza.
And I have Splinter.
Do you not
and-
have Casey Johnson?
That's a family company, man.
Maybe you think
Splinter
they're
and that-
Johnson and Johnson.
No, that's baby's oil.
You know,
That's baby's oil. No one puts baby in the oil.
Travis,
That's right.
you want to know who's in Fortnite?
Don't throw out the baby with the baby oil.
I know Cal from Mistborn's in there.
Yeah.
I know they probably got like
One of your favorite
Master
characters.
Shredder.
Like, legitimately one of your favorite characters.
I know Solid
John
Snake's in
Cena.
there.
Yeah, it was Solid Snake.
Yeah, we just got him. Solid Snake and Old Snake are costumes.
Now, Old Snake from like 4? Or
Yes.
From 4.
Yeah, it's an
do
old...
they have MGS3, like Big Boss Snake?
No,
Not yet.
but they did have Raiden as well. So there could be more.
I want to play as the Pain.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
That one might be a bit of a long shot.
You'd be
Maybe
closer to getting the boss.
Never mind, that's too dark.
You know what? You know how cool it would be if they did an actual like full-on Metal Gear Solid season.
Oh, I would be so into that. They did a little snapshot, I think is what they call it, where it was like a week of content as though the season was based around Metal Gear without changing the map any.
It was fun, and they did
introduce
have
boxes and an invisibility weapon.
You take down Metal Gear Ray and you get...
Ooh, don't get me
I
excited.
wish there were no
or
Metal
something.
Gear fights. That would have been so awesome.
It is fun. As much shit as it gets. Like I gave it shit for years and years, and I'd played it for a while and still gave it shit. But
I don't know. I just always feel weird about the direction as a whole. That Fortnite seems to be at kind of the.
I know what you mean.
Of
They figured out
just
how to make a battle
all
pass.
content is just it's gonna be a fucking amalgam of other IPs.
Well, keep in mind they did in fact invent the battle pass. That's why it's called that. But I'm not saying that that's to defend them. I was just saying that you were saying they perfected the battle pass. I'm like, it makes sense because they were doing it first. They've been doing it longest.
That's what I said.
But my issue is just like the
don't like all the
amalgam of IPs. It's because a lot of things are taking up that model, and I mean like fucking Warner Brothers is doing it poorly with like the last Space Jam, and it's just things become less like innovation driven or less original content driven. It's just like, look how many stupid fucking things you already like we can get in here.
They do still make their own content as well. I have a.
You still make films. You're gonna be all right.
I have a tie-dye outfit, or a tie-dye skin that is a girl in a tie-dye hoodie, and you can change the pattern on it and change the colors on it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've got lots of pretty girls in a bot too.
They do.
It's just, it means nothing to you if I start listing the human names, the pretty girls.
Yeah, I've got Eve. I've got Nicole. Yeah. Mambo number 5.
Do you have Bonnabelle?
Those vibes were gonna get worse. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But I understand. I think the opposite. I think whenever I see a skin I never knew about, I'm like, oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, I'm excited to play Fortnite as Frieza and make him do like a ballet dance and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
It's just silly. A lot of games aren't silly anymore. They want to have like the super serious, like I want to make you cry for the next 4 days and talk about it all the time on Twitter, X, or whatever. And then Fortnite.
Every game's got to be life changing. They spend billions on them,
and they still spend billions on Fortnite, but
and that's just AAA, the second highest A that you can pay.
Don't even get me started on Quad A. They announced another game.
Games, woo,
do you know what the next
questioned and
Another
answered
Quad A game
Yep, there's a new one on the horizon.
on the Horizon Zero Dawn?
No, that wasn't.
They didn't. Now, as it turns out, they didn't announce a new one though. They announced both at the same time, but since one wasn't out, people made fun of them for the one that was.
What?
They
What's
said
the
these
new
two
one?
will be the first quadruple A games.
Are they
The
both from
first
Ubisoft?
examples of our new. Yeah. No, it's
What's
yeah.
the second
That's their
one?
push.
Is it Just Dance 2025?
It's the next Assassin's Creed that comes out.
No.
Whatever that's
It's the
gonna be
next
called.
Far Cry.
Oh, the next Far Cry. Sorry.
It's okay. Far Cry 7.
Yeah, I knew about Assassin's Creed.
That
and
was
from what I heard, the only
was-
thing that makes it quadruple A is the price point.
You heard about Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones was the other game. Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Black
Oh.
Flag is the game from like 10 years ago that did it better. That from
Yeah,
the
but
same
that's not
company.
quadruple A.
No,
It
no,
didn't
no.
cost nearly
it's
enough.
also not the same because
It's not
Skull
the
and
same.
Bones was Sea of Thieves and Assassin's Creed was like a cool ship combat game, and also you had to play Assassin's Creed sometimes.
Yeah.
that was when I truly stopped following the series, just because I realized how bored I was when they wouldn't let me focus on the ship stuff enough. I'd be like, I have to walk behind this guy before I can buy another cannon? This is bullshit.
And now you just gotta play
Maybe indie
Sea
games
of
have
Thieves.
spoiled me, or maybe AAA games are spoiled.
Yeah. It's
The
gotten
games
bad.
themselves are spoiled.
Yes, they've rotted.
I do agree with you that I don't like the live platform games as a service model that a lot of gaming has latched onto. But I've never been a fan of like constant skins being the source of skins being the source of your money. I don't know. I didn't have a problem with League doing it. Like they were greedy.
It doesn't bother me at
They
all.
did it really well, I think. Like,
I
as
think
much as
Dota does it the
I
best.
hated, Riot on and off as a company, you can still get loot boxes and skins and champions without ever having to pay a single dime.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotten a lot better.
It has gotten better too, that's true. But I was gonna say that is only technically a legally true statement, but I do agree that that's all right. I think the best one to do it was the initial Overwatch period, where all of the costumes were in loot boxes, which were all quite easily earned free. You got like 4 a week just for playing 3 matches,
Yeah.
or like 9 matches or something like that.
That was the they made
And you would get dupes, but those dupes would be money you could use to then buy skins. That was great, and people liked it. That's why they had to relaunch the game, because they couldn't
Make it
start
a money.
charging for these costumes the way they want to. And that's why they've had to roll it back, and now you can get all the characters for free again in Overwatch.
you just had to work for it in
They make it a
an
huge pain in the
insane
ass.
amount. It is
You
not.
have to finish
No.
like all of their
Oh yeah.
essentially their character quests.
And
And win a certain number of games as their role, not as them. Essentially,
because you can't play them.
it's dumb.
It's dumb because it's so hard to win games consistently at a low level in that game.
Yeah, I mean we could talk about the problems with Overwatch
Yeah,
too for
That's true.
forever. They've basically done, I would say, the wrong thing every
step.
decision they have actively made since they've started, not doing as well. Like, they've reacted poorly to success and then made themselves not do well, and they reacted very poorly to hard times.
I think that Dota 2 does their cosmetics the best.
Yeah, I don't mind Dota 2's.
Do you remember Dota 2's, Travis?
Not the cosmetic system.
You can buy
I played very little Dota 2.
Yeah, you can buy skins, but they function as sort of armor pieces, and you can mix and match, and you can buy individual armor pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's a marketplace where you can sell them. So if there are things that are common that people don't want, you can get them for less than $1. So even though it is money, you're paying like cents you have in your Steam account or something to put a hat on your guy. And it's not quite as bad. I mean, microtransactions are always dumb, but
But you could piece together a skin for like 75 cents if you wanted to.
Right. Like, I do like in League the cohesion of it, and
Oh, something
but
else.
I do love the ability to kind of mix and match armor pieces.
Yeah, it's something I don't see in other games. It's weird.
League reads better, but
League does. They made a
I
point
don't know
to.
I don't know who the characters are with the skins anymore. They completely abandoned reading what character
Oh,
you're fighting
yeah.
against.
And a lot of issue League runs into is like some of the hitboxes become very muddy with
Mhm.
the
Effects.
abilities.
They used to specifically avoid that, and
Yep.
they genuinely got greedy or lazy or both.
I think it's just maybe they found it hard
More
to
greedy
keep.
than lazy, because some of them are more work. Sorry. I didn't mean to
Oh, it's
interrupt.
okay. I just think it eventually, after your game runs for 10 years, you're making skins every month or whatever. It gets hard to make basic skins that still stand out with effects that aren't super flashy. People are always looking for the next flashy thing.
Well, like, I mean, it can be flashy without being, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I agree.
Or which character it's supposed to be. Like, there are some skins for, like, Malphite where you only realize it's Malphite because you've been playing long enough to recognize his really stupid waddle, you know?
Yeah, I've had, like, I don't think it was Vayne, but it was some, like, female marksman that I was like, I don't know who this is.
Quinn, probably.
It could have been Quinn, it could have been, Jinx, maybe.
Oh, it probably was. Jinx, they're like, here's big fat Santa Jinx. Like, they'll do anything because they know Jinx sells.
But like they were gonna do more, and Tasha, I know you like Stone Chaos. They were gonna do more Stone Chaos skins. They were gonna do a Stone Chaos Blitzcrank, but they couldn't do it, and it was back in the days when they cared, because they couldn't get the skin to work with the hitboxes right.
No, they would not worry about that now. No, that's money.
They were also going to do an Amumu.
Oh, that would have been so cute.
I know.
All right, we got to stop talking about League. This is not a League of Legends stream, and it is extremely alienating. I have been there. I watched the Surf Ninjas trailer.
I think Stone Chaos Zack would have been really good.
Oh, yeah.
It would have been amazing.
Anyway, sorry, Tasha,
leaving yourself behind. I gotcha. I watched the Three Ninjas trailer, and I posted, or the Surf Ninjas trailer, and I posted it in the Discord. It captures it perfectly. So make sure you watch that, Travis.
I will.
Oh, I didn't tell you the thing I loved about it the most as a kid. They all got magic powers. The magic powers the youngest kid got was that his Sega Nomad or whatever would tell the future. He would like get a video game pixel art of like people sneaking in the back door of the building they're in, and he would know people are coming to get them or whatever.
Hell yeah. Did he have like the whole contraption on?
Oh, no, not like a Game Gear. One of the handhelds. Gotcha. It may have just been a I don't remember what they were called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was one of those boxy handhelds. It either played Genesis games or...
That was the Nomad. I got it confused with the Game Gear.
Yeah, obviously
the Game Gear that took like 8 C batteries and would last you half an hour.
Yeah. But yeah, they would do like, video game scenes that told him the future, and I just thought that was the sickest thing, because video games weren't in anything back then.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob Schneider was kind of funny for a kid's movie. He thinks he got the power to cause his hypothetical questions to come true after some coincidences happen. And
it's like a Jujutsu Kaisen curse.
He's like stumbling around accidentally in his mind, like hurting people and causing misfortune. And that's kind of funny. And then a little bit later, he's like, he just will not stop riffing on this like super serious guy who's telling them about like the crowning ritual that the young prince of the Surf Nation needs to whatever, And he's like something more valuable than something not even money can buy, the knives of Quan Su, which are like the swords, And the dude riffs for like minutes. They do a montage of like hiking while he's talking about how money can't buy knives and like how hard it is to get a knife.
No, money can buy knives.
It's fairly funny, for a kid's show.
I bought knives as a child.
Money can't buy knives. Yeah, that was the riff. It was pretty funny. I liked it a lot as a kid. I would quote that all the time at my sister. I'd be like, "No, money can't buy knives."
It's a shame.
I
pay with your blood.
An absurd dawning realization moment where I was like, "Oh, that was Rob Schneider." That is, I don't even know what I feel about that. That is so weird.
I was trying to think of a Rob Schneider role I knew him from. I remember one where he had weird hair.
Deuce Bigelow, male gigolo.
Yeah, and I guess some Adam Sandler movies.
Something like that. Biodome?
No, that was the animal.
Sure. I feel like there was one where he like took care of ladies or something.
Yeah, there was one where he body swapped with a girl.
Oh yeah. A lot of body swap films for Rob Schneider. Yeah, at one point. Oh, good luck, Stabby.
Thank you. I'm gonna show the class.
Fucking grip it and rip it, bro. Sorry, yeah,
What's
I just saw
going on?
Stabby opened a game on Steam. I was just giving him a hard time. And then I was quoting what Griffin McElroy says when he hears his brother open a soda on the stream.
Right.
Yeah.
Sheriff's just over there fucking playing games?
I'm
Blind?
gonna make us.
No, he's just playing cards. This is classic cowboy behavior. I think you're making a huge deal out of nothing.
I'm gonna show the class how to make some money.
You've got to dock him like 20,000 points for his behavior, I think.
And I'm giving the class a nice.
Doc the sheriff? Yeah.
Do you hear
No,
this?
that's not Sheriff Buck Travis for the insubordination.
Okay, bootlicker.
And I'll take him. Dude, I'm not a bootlicker, I'm a boot wearer. Get over it.
These boots are made for sucking up to the law. And that's just what they'll do.
I will step on anyone that the law allows me to. It's true. So,
Oh, that was... Sorry, we're not listening to the same thing here. But right after you said it's true, my music said, it's true.
God, we're not listening to the same thing.
Anyway, you were saying...
I'm not sure I was. I
Good.
think. Oh, yeah. Just the sheriff plays cards. It's Cowboys. It's classic.
Yeah, see, this makes sense.
I love the live stream of Stabby's video game. To be honest, it's pretty fantastic. Especially because it's
Glad
a
you're
little
up there.
small parts. It is very like Subway Surfers in the bottom of the TikTok video. It's so good.
Why don't you throw an episode of Family Guy on the stream while you're at it?
Ah, Lois, it's a freaking flush.
I don't know where that meme came from, but I went to see Death Grips, and our good friend Jake Harmon was there, and he got a video of a bunch of people just holding up their phones while we waited for the show to start, and they were all like either playing Subway Surfers or watching Family Guy.
Yeah, it's a concert meme from a lot of alternative bands these days. I've heard people complaining about it happening at Machine Girl. Machine Girl and 100 Gex concerts. Sorry, I'm watching Family Guy. It's just a very funny show.
I lost it.
Yeah, I lost it too when Peter said the thing about how it was freaking sweet.
Oh, that's classic. That's some regular Peter
Fingernails for
shenanigans.
hashtag.
There we go.
That was the perfect time to slide it on, man.
It was.
It was a fake ad that said fingernailsforcash.com.
I was kind of hoping this was a fake video and that it would just, like, the first minute would be the real video and then... My god,
It would be like, come join us at, yeah.
So, something weird's happened now. I don't have a mouse cursor, so I have to play this game blind.
Oh, there's another thing you need to do. You need face cam on.
I don't know where my webcam is. It's been lost
God
for a
damn it.
while.
Damn it.
Use.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start a game up so you can stream it.
Okay.
I'm gonna play Armacrog.
Is that gambling?
No! Oh, should it be gambling?
That's why I chose Balatro.
Oh, okay. I've probably got gambling in here. I can't play Balatro, I know, because it's yours.
Yeah, you'd have to buy it. Oh, it's so hard to play this game.
Inscription's gambling with my life.
Yeah, play that. We've got.
Oh,
more
I'll play
room.
Peglin.
Perfect.
Play Russian roulette.
Peglin is perfect. I don't want to. You're always saying that.
Yeah, this is really, really bugging me. That
You'll never play me.
I can use a controller.
Let me fucking. I don't want to play Russian roulette. Oh, do you want to hear my voice for the deck of many things in our long-running campaign?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi there. Why don't you pull a card, huh? We've got lots of lovely cards in here.
Stranger.
It's a dialect of English I never would have thought to do, but without playing Disco Elysium. But I did play Disco Elysium, and so I do it.
Did you throw Peglin?
That's
up?
fun.
Oh no.
I've
Yeah,
been
it's on
running a
Discord.
wrestling themed campaign for some friends. And so whenever they cast the Identify spell, it's, wrestling announcers, but like 80s wrestling. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
ooh yeah, Mean Gene, what we got here is a sword of thrusting. That's gonna do some heavy damage as it's got reach and versatile.
That's not a good item. Don't use that.
I don't see it on Discord.
Oh, maybe I'll restart it. I'm streaming it on. Oh, it's on Friend Town. That's on me. Cancel.
How are you into? I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yeah, once you're in a voice call, you can jump around channels.
Yeah, I didn't know you could stream in a different.
Well, it just keeps track of the fact that you're streaming.
Cool. No,
Hold
wanna
on, I
share
need to
mine.
go to general.
How you doing out there in Twitchland, Travis?
I think I'm doing pretty good.
Good, good. You got about
Trying to come up with a name here.
you got about 7.5 minutes to get that going.
To beat Peglin, that's what you're doing, right?
Eventually.
We all agreed to meet up and play Peglin
I mean, yeah, I'm game for that.
at this time. No, you need to keep playing Philatro.
But first, I have to get your screen.
I'm streaming it.
I don't. In this call.
I'm in the voice call. I'm in with
I
you.
think I got it. By Jove?
Jove's busy at the moment. Please.
Do you know
Please
how
hold.
expensive Jove is on the weekdays?
Yeah.
All
Jove's
right.
more of a-
By
We
Jove's intern, Casey?
Hi, Casey. I believe that he's finished.
Okay. Let me take a little whiff of this. Ooh. Like you've made a big boss character. I like it.
Yeah. It's High Roller.
High roller.
High roller. I better not be playing Peglin for nothing over here. You guys,
I
I
told
even
you.
you guys
tried
see what
to,
my goblins?
I don't know why I can't.
based off of the original artist of Mekamon,
Mishashi Kishimoto.
and Doogie Mori. I tried to do that watercolor style.
I've noticed it this whole time.
Oh, I gotcha.
I love the watercolor style. It's my favorite.
It's beautiful. You've done a wonderful job.
What is High Roller's special attack?
It's
Velatro.
fixed die.
Go
You see that he carries an extra die in his curved tail there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he gets to
Yeah.
Yeah. Continue.
he gets to
Sorry.
determine a die roll, where something would be random. No. It's a
Oh, no,
fixed
no.
amount.
Hell yeah.
You're joking. You're joking.
You can't believe your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, Travis. Guess what?
You've got
What?
me fruitlessly pegging Lynn over here.
That's just a fat
Who's Lynn?
negative.
Compadre.
I just wanted,
Negative Lynn?
I just wanted to see your reaction. You're on top of the board, baby.
Ah,
Yeah, I did
no.
it.
You're supposed to dock him 10 to 20,000
For what?
for his insubordination. That's why he called me a bootlicker.
Travis, are you gonna play Fortnite with us?
Oh.
No, because I'm a man of principles, and I ain't no bootlicker.
Yum yum boot. Give me his points, please.
Are you gonna play Fortnite with me?
Oh, for sure.
Right after stream?
Yeah, immediately.
No, I already said Travis is up there.
Ah, fuck.
You got the
I really
big...
jumped the gun on that.
There-
I am gonna close back.
There it is.
We
Very
did
good.
it!
We
Since that's
did
what
it.
pays around here.
Just watch your
I'm watching
Family
Guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna scroll way in. I'm gonna zoom way in. I'm not even paying attention to this show anymore. Oh, Quagmire. He's actually upset. That's not very funny. I'm sorry, Quagmire.
Oh, hold on.
You're a
Here.
person?
Here. Let me turn the subtitles on for you.
Thank you. Patrick
Good
Warburton
looking
is so
out.
funny.
Do
Well, I'm happy to hit that high score. So you know what? Everybody here in Deadman's, round of drinks on me.
Hey-o!
Oh,
Hey, Sheriff,
okay,
we
so I
got
think
pizzas
Quagmire
back in that
said no.
kitchen?
They're a little thawed. I was preparing for this moment.
Hell yeah, fire them up.
I don't think you thought pizza.
Well, I never froze them.
That is such a strange point of reference, man.
They thought at some
I'm-
point they were frozen, but not as long as they've been in my possession.
Alright, I'm firing it up.
Storing them quite warm, trust me.
That's our show, everyone.
Yeah, I just
High
don't think
scores.
that Lois would want you saying
High
those
times.
words to me there, Peter. I think that Lois wouldn't approve and then would have sex with me instead. Ah, you don't know what you're freaking talking. Yes, I don't talk yet.